Hey, what's up guys, Henry and Bex here, and welcome back to Xbox On. As you might have heard, cloud streaming is coming to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate on the 15th of September. That means you'll be able to play over 100 Xbox games on your Android phone or tablet. But the question remains, what should you play first? Well, we're here to help, with 10 games confirmed to be available for streaming at launch that we just can't wait to try. If you've got any recommendations of your own, be sure to share them down in the comments. But now, let's stream ahead and get to the games.
Starting with the game that's coming to Xbox Game Pass next month and straight onto xCloud. Yep, it's yet another way to play Destiny 2, the ever-changing massive multiplayer shooter from original Halo creators, Bungie. You'll get access to all the current expansions, all the way up to Shadowkeep, and the brand new Beyond Light will be joining the library as soon as it arrives in November. If you're a new player, there is plenty to keep you busy. But for any Destiny veterans, you'll be pleased to hear all your progress will carry neatly across the mobile from your Xbox. Obviously thanks to the game's cross-save function, from any platform you play the game on. It's just another way of increasing that accessibility for Xbox gaming we know and love. So grab some friends, and whether you're playing on console or mobile, start smashing out some strikes or raids together.
Sticking with brand new Game Pass releases, Tell Me Why's first chapter is arriving on the 27th of August, with 2 more episodes following weekly. It's a genuinely groundbreaking story game from Life is Strange developers Don't Nod, featuring a playable trans protagonist, which is something of a first in mainstream games. It's also a supernatural family drama, telling the story of 2 siblings facing up to their painful shared past. In other words, it's exactly what Don't Nod do best. So streaming might be handy in case it all gets a bit weepy and you need a bit of privacy. And because saves carry straight across, you can jump over to playing on your phone and go find a quiet sniffle corner.
Just be warned. Your trip to Colorado will not be easy. We have a war to win.
And up next, another game that's not even out yet, but will be on Xbox Game Pass and available to stream by the time it all launches next month. Wasteland 3. This is the long-awaited sequel to Wasteland 2, and the very, very long-awaited threequel to the original game, which came out in 1988. It's an RPG that drops you in the middle of a snowy nuclear, wasteland. As the last surviving member of your ranger squad, it's up to you how the story goes from there. Or you and a friend, because the whole thing can be played in co-op, where both of your choices can totally change the course of events. Just don't blame us if they mess up things with the faction you've been trying to befriend for hours.
Another benefit of playing on mobile is you're probably gonna have your headphones plugged in, so when a game comes along that is hugely improved by playing with headphones, well, you're in for a treat with this particular entry. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is 100% one of those games. It does some incredible stuff with binaural audio, a sound recording technique which creates the illusion of 3D space. In this case, to put you in the headspace of Senua, a warrior with psychosis. The voices in her head chatter all around you, off in the distance or whispering right in your ear. It's basically like an ASMR video from hell, paired with a kick-ass action game and a compelling story and some incredible acting. And what better way to prepare for the sequel that's dropping at some point in the future?
From Senua to the sea, why not test out some cloud gaming multiplayer with a game of Sea of Thieves? You can take to the seas on mobile and do all the things you'd expect, from treasure hunts to naval battles. And for online multiplayer games, cloud gaming actually brings a totally new way of playing together. You can play on console while a shipmate plays on the tablet in the same room, and get all the ahoys and yo-ho-hos out of your system without ever needing to put on a headset. Just like that classic couch co-op experience, without having to worry about sharing your screen, even if you're playing with a whole galleon's worth of pals.
You find what you're looking for?
Yeah. And now we need to kill it.
The beauty of cloud streaming is it's totally up to you how you use it. Take an absolutely stuffed game like Gears 5 for example. If you're midway through the campaign and have to pop out, you can bring it with you, or bash some grubs while you're on the bus. Fancy a quick match of Versus, but someone else is using the TV? Well, you can jump straight in. And if you want to maximize your Horde squad's bond, there's that all-in-one room option we mentioned earlier. It's not just your save games that will travel from console to mobile with you, your whole profile carries over, with everything from achievements to friends lists and even controller settings, so it plays just how you like.
Another great example of that is Halo, the Master Chief Collection. In case you don't know, this amazing package bundles together 6 classic Halo games. Combat Evolved, Reach, ODST, they're all in there, given a modern remaster where necessary. That's half a dozen of the best shooter campaigns ever made, plus a ridiculously comprehensive multiplayer offering that lets you hop between your favorite games, maps and modes whenever you like, and now is coming to mobile. Think back to the first time you played a Halo game and imagine showing a younger version of yourself a game of Team Slayer running on a phone. And blow your mind like one of those kamikaze grunts with 2 plasma grenades.
No matter who this stranger chooses to be, the Halcyon colony will never be the same.
We all love a meaty RPG, but occasionally, inevitably, there comes a point where it's to-do list time. You know how it is, your quest log has become more of a backlog and your character's in need of some of that sweet XP. So you go and get your side quest on. It's a fun part of the process, but what if you could do it on the train, or on a coach, or a helicopter? Any form of transport, really. Well, now you can. Jetting around the galaxy in the outer worlds while you're doing the commute. And then when you're back in front of the TV, you can dive into those big game-changing RPG decisions that Obsidian is so good at. Or the other way around, I guess. It's up to you.
Next, a game that's perfect for a bit of pick up and play on mobile is Minecraft Dungeons. The game's great solo, but even better with a friend, with drop-in drop-out co-op. And now there's no need to worry about getting an invite while you're away from your console, because you can just grab your device and jump straight in for a spot of mob bashing, loot scooping, dungeon crawling action.
Let's finish with a fun challenge for any fellow Brits out there. See if you can find some of the real-life locations that Forza Horizon 4 turns into an open-world racetrack, and use cloud streaming to play the game there. You could be on Edinburgh High Street while racing past the exact bench you're currently sitting on. Or climb Scaffold Pike, survey the Lake District byways below, and figure out where to head next. Or if you can think of any other cool real-life locations from the game, be sure to let us know down in the comments. Or you could just play at home, without having to turn on your console or TV. However, and wherever you choose to play, the fact remains. This is one of the greatest racing games of all time that's now available on both console and mobile. What a time to be alive.
So there you have it, 10 of the very best games you can be streaming onto your Android device from the 15th of September. With over 100 titles available though, this really is just scratching the surface. So keep an eye on the channel, we'll keep you up to date with all of the latest Game Pass and xCloud news, as well as everything else Xbox. So make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching and we will see you next time. Bye!